Hello!
Hello, everybody!
We're back!
Back live, Agents of Cascadia.
Agents
Actually, that's
of
quite a good
Cascadia.
name. Sounds like a prog rock trock.
Prog
Rock trock.
trock.
Trock clack trock.
Clack trock rock.
Yeah. So we play Cascadia. Cascadia, if you didn't know, won the Spiel jahres this year, which is obviously Germany's big gaming prize, kind of like the sort of best director, best game kind of thing, Oscars, that stuff, words and things. Streaming for too long. We've just done a stream. If you want to check out Osprey's Undaunted Normandy, we've just done a stream of that. You can go back and look at that afterwards. So that's why my voice is already gone. So it's quite funny. This was actually it's not funny, but I'll try again. This was reviewed. This was reviewed by Geek Dad last year, and it was part of their Geek Dad Game of the Year, and I think it was in the top 3, but it didn't win. I can't quite remember what. Oh, Dune Imperium won.
Just shows how much they know.
It didn't win, but it did win the Spiel jahres. But when I said it had been nominated for the Spiel jahres, I was talking about it. It's a tableau building game. You build, build creatures in habitats. Pete said, "Oh, I wouldn't want to play that," and I thought, right, at some point I'm going to get this game and try and play it. I think it was a Spiel jahres. I don't know.
There's no S in Spiel.
It's probably Spiel jahres. Is it? I don't know. We're going to destroy the German language. We destroyed the French language in the previous live stream. We've destroyed the German language in this one. So
destroy the French. I didn't do any French in the last one. It's Americans versus Germans.
No, but it's in France.
I see. Yes.
Yes, and there were some French place names I read out. So anyway, this one we're in the Pacific Northwest, and we're going to be building some scenery and what have you. So I think this game
is 3D scenery.
I think this game is really great. I've played it with my kids. They all love it. My 10-year-old could just about get it. There is, I'll explain it in a minute, but there is actually a family variant which we won't be playing tonight, but that actually is a bit easier. So you can sort of bring the difficulty level down. And I think it's got loads of replay potential, and it's just really quick and easy to play. You can play 2 to 4, and actually I say 2 to 4, you can play 1 to 4, you can play solo. It's got quite complex solo rules, which I haven't tried out, but are quite cool.
Captain Tactless in, he says, weird, I feel like I've only just watched the stream. It's a bit like a kind of like, whoa, from Matrix.
Right, Pete, so what we're going to do...
What we're going to do?
Okay, we each start with one of these at random.
Right, so one of these... Yeah,
it doesn't matter, you can have whichever one you like.
Right, I want, I don't know, I'll just go that one.
Right, I'll have this one.
Right.
So you turn it over.
Oh, I've got whales.
And we get rid of these.
Not Scotland, though. No, that's a fish. I've got a fish and a fox and a bird and a fish and a bear... A fish bear elk. It's a mutant. It's a 3-creature fish bear elk. But you've got these symbols here.
I've got a fox fish bird.
Fox fish bird.
So what we're going to do is we're going to basically draw these tiles. These tiles are going to get drawn, and then we're going to pick one each turn, and we're going to place them to make my on camera. To make
the magic happen.
Scenery, basically. So you want to try. You get points for every contiguous piece of similar land.
Oh, okay. So it's a bit like King Domino or Queen Domino, that kind of thing.
That element is similar, yes. But also at the same time, you'll be taking tokens out of the bags.
Okay.
Well, I'll explain how all that works, and then you have to put these on. They have to go on the squares where you've got.
Where you've got matching colours.
Where you've got the matching animal.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And they score. This is the really neat bit of the game. They score depending on what's on these cards.
Okay.
And each game you play, you use different set of cards. So the scoring rules are slightly different for each game.
Interesting.
Which I quite like.
I like.
So you need to take one of each of those. So you've got red fox, Roosevelt elk, grizzly bear, Chinook salmon, and red-tailed hawk.
So I've got to pick one of these.
Just pick one of each. Right. Yeah, one of each of them. Also, it's got a lovely bag.
Oh, doesn't like a little bag.
Yeah.
There we go. I picked all the winning cards.
Okay, so these all go now. We don't need these.
Oh, so I just get cards.
And then you turn those over, and they tell us what the scoring mechanism is for this game.
Okay, so we've got red-tailed hawk.
Okay, so the red-tailed hawk.
What's that mean then?
It does tell you at the bottom.
We've got a card. We've got this little bit on here.
The red-tailed hawk's usually the most complicated one.
Oh, good. So let's go with.
Let's start with something else.
So we've got the red fox. So adjacent pairs 1 is 5 points. Adjacent pairs 2 is 7, 3 is 9, and 4 is 11. You can see on that bit down the bottom.
So for every pair of foxes, every other adjacent pair, you get those scores.
Okay. Is that only foxes though?
That's only for foxes. So that's the scoring card for fox.
Each fox pair, number of unique adjacent animal pairs. foxes do not count. So it's unique adjacent animal pairs to the foxes.
Yes.
So you have to get a pair of foxes and then adjacent pairs of other animals to get the points.
To get the points, that is correct. That's actually really hard. Foxes are normally really difficult.
You said that about the last one.
No,
but this one's even more difficult.
Easy to explain, difficult to actually do.
Next one is the Chinook salmon. Score for each run per salmon. Runs may not be adjacent to each other. So basically, you get 5 salmon in a row, then you'll get whatever 5 is on here. That's 17 points.
Yeah.
So you can see there's a little diagram as well to give you a bit of an example. So salmon you want to get in a line. The Roosevelt elk, so called because it's double-R, and this one is a herd. Score for each group of elk in any shape. So basically you can have multiples of them touching each other. That's something we're not going to cover extensively on this channel.
elk touching each other.
Elk touching each other. You can have up to 8,
well, they have got the horn.
28 points. Hey! It can be any shape you like at all. So any group of elk together.
Up to how many? I've not played that one
before. And
before.
that'll give you 28 points.
What?
So lots of elk.
Okay, wow, okay.
I don't have any elk on here. I do have one elk.
Yeah, I think everybody has one of each.
Next one's a grizzly bear. Big groups. Grizzly bears. So you score per group of bears with no other bears next to it. So you get group size of 2 is 5 points, 3 is 8 points, and 4 is 13.
But I believe you get a bonus point if you get all 3 groups. Is that right?
It doesn't mention anything about it on
the bottom.
No, score per group of bears with no other bears next to it.
Okay, fair enough.
Bear is the name of the game.
Okay.
So you even need to get 2, 3, or 4 bears in a group. But it does show you what the shape has to be.
There is another one where if you get all 3 groups, you get better. You get a bonus, but it's not that, isn't that one?
And the last one is the red-tailed hawk, which looks like a really annoying diagram because it's got a little gap in here. But it's score for each hawk that is not adjacent to any other hawk and has a direct line of sight to a hawk. I assume line of sight is just going through hexes.
Yes. It doesn't even have to go through hexes.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know.
But so line of sight's kind of redundant on this one. But
yeah, it slightly is because
there's no line of sight blocking hexes, I presume.
No.
So it's pointless. Okay, never mind. I'm sure it meant something in one of the versions.
I think in one of the things, I think you can. I can't remember now.
But anyway, for this one, red-tailed hawk.
Hawks. What letter is it?
B.
B. So for B, score an increasing number of points for each hawk that is not adjacent to any other hawk and there's a direct line of sight to another hawk. Oh, I see. Yes, because it has to be. It has to be through hexes.
Okay, so it does have to go through hexes. You can't have gaps.
So if there was you can't.
There's one there and one there.
Yeah,
that wouldn't count.
That wouldn't count. It has to
hexes.
be here. It would have to be here.
It has to go through a hex.
Yeah. So
I assume that if there was one there and one there, so if there was like 2 here, and there was a hawk here and here, that would count.
No, I don't think it would. I think they have to go directly
through a hex.
Centre to centre. Where's the card? You've got it there.
This one does show it going through a hex.
Yeah, I think they have to go directly through a hex.
There we go. So that's that one. So those are the scoring mechanics. Now, one question I already have about this game is I noticed that there are these little arrows on them.
Ah, yes.
So there's little arrows on here. You can see there's a picture of a bird, and it's also got a little nature symbol, which is a little leaf, which we'll come on to in a while. And there's a little arrow at the top here. What's the arrow do, Rob?
Right. Well, the arrow and the leaf are actually the same thing.
Ah, okay.
Basically, if you place a corresponding, so if I place a fox tile on this one here, which is my fox, or you place a fish tile on that one there, then you get to take one of these. Which is called a nature token, it's a little pine cone.
Little pine cone token.
And they have a couple of different functions, which it might be better to explain when we set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way we set up, what's going to happen in the game is...
I assume our zones remain completely separate to each other.
No.
Ah.
No, it's all you... yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
By no, he means yes. No. Yes.
Had a brainstorm.
This is all the kind of stuff I can't.
Had a brainstorm there.
Here we go. Right, so yes, we keep our zones separate.
So you turn these over.
So
yeah, and then you take 4 tokens out of there, and you put them
animal tokens
without looking, and you put them 1, 2, 3, 4.
The bird, an elk, fish. So far, they've all matched the tile, which is quite handy. And another fish.
Oh, right. Okay, so on your turn, and you can go first if you like, on your turn what you do is you pick a pair.
Okay.
And you take them and you put this somewhere on your board and you put the bear somewhere on your board, and obviously he can only go on a token that has a bear. Now, where the nature tokens come in, there's 2 ways the nature tokens come in. I will just say, if you get 4 of the same animal here, It's called overpopulation, and they
you have to get rid of all of them.
You get rid of them all, and then you draw 4
new
more.
ones.
If there's 3, you can choose whether you want to.
Yeah.
You can spend a nature token at any point to get rid of them.
Clear them all, yeah.
Or clear the ones that you... I think you can just clear the ones that you want to get rid of. I can't remember. I might just have to clarify that. I can't quite remember. And the other thing you can do with a nature token, if you say you fancied, you want a bear token but you wanted a fish, you can spend a nature token and take the bear and the fish.
Okay. There we go.
So that is that.
So we'll start our zones here, so we're a bit more onto the table.
Okay. Let me just going to clarify the nature token.
No, you've said it now. It's out there into the world.
I'm just going to clarify it to people. On your turn, you select a tile and token. You may spend a nature token to do the following. Take any of the 4 habitat tiles and any one of the 4 wildlife tokens. Wipe any number of wildlife tokens and replace them. So yes, so you don't have to. You can do.
Just to plug that very quickly.
Ooh, Agents Con.
Agents Con's going to be coming up. Do go and check us out on Facebook and look at that up, and get a ticket and come along and join us. It's great fun. There's going to be loads of board games, loads of
Market Harbour, 24th of September. Very casual gaming.
Very, very casual game. If you're a patron, you'll get a ticket for free. If you're not a patron yet, you could join and then you get a ticket for free for just £2 a month, or it's just a £5. Right, so who goes first?
Well, it's the person who last saw one of these animals.
Right,
so it's likely to be which one of us saw a fox last.
I saw a deer.
Oh, did you?
I saw a deer when I was on holiday.
Oh, well, go. You can do that. I probably saw a fox in the garden this week, but you can have it because you saw a deer. That's better than a fox.
Deer's better than foxes.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no foxes here, so that's going to be the only way I'm going to validate that now. Right, I'm going to take this one then because it's got a burr and it's got an elk. So I'm going to put that there, and I'd put the bear token
on either of those.
Either of these. I'm going to put it on that one.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to put it there. So then I draw a new one of these, and you draw me a new token.
I'm the token man. I am the token.
I will say there are a lot more tokens, but for you only use half of them for a 2-player game.
Oh, okay.
And each game, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 players, is always 20 turns. So that's that. Okay, so it's my turn.
It's again worth pointing out. We've got probably about a 3-foot squared area that we're using, so it's definitely just your dining table sort of area.
Definitely.
Big enough.
Definitely. We have indeed been playing it a lot on our dining room table. So, fishes.
Fishy. Where's the fishy? So you want fishes in lines.
Yeah.
Fishy in lines. How does the fish get on there? It's just desert.
Well, these aren't desert, these are prairie, but it is still a bit odd.
I guess that bit there is sort of like, it's yellowy.
That's wetland, I think. That's wetland. That's wetland, but it is a bit odd.
Particularly common for salmon.
It is a bit odd, but
all right.
I guess they are in ponds. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think salmon go in ponds.
Well, I don't know if they do they? No. Do they go in lakes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, they go in rivers.
I know they do go in rivers, but the rivers do connect lakes. I've never thought about this before.
Oh my god, we've got to stop and think about this. Right, so here's another one, and what token have we got? It's literally like, it looks like the middle of a desert.
That one actually does look like a desert fish.
With a freaking salmon.
Desert fish. That's a Bombay duck, that is.
I'm very lost. I'm very, very lost here. Oh dear. I'm very lost. I'm going to go for that one though. So I get a nature token.
You do. No, you don't. No, you don't. You get the nature token when you put a fish on it.
Oh, I see. Damn you and your...
So you don't.
I'm going to put the burr there.
The burr there.
There goes the burr.
Oh, it's a bird. Birds are quite good, but I have literally no bird spaces.
Well, the bird's quite hard to score with. Because you've got to get them away from other things.
Yeah, well, away from each other.
Yes, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I meant. If you have any questions about Cascadia, is it Cascadia or Cascadia?
Well, I say Cascadia.
Okay.
You say Cascadia. Let's call the whole thing off.
If you've got any questions about this, do shout, or anything else that we have played recently, or you'd like to see us play, do shout out in the comments. And do obviously think about supporting us if you're already a Patreon member. That would really help us.
You got me eye bitch there.
And I apologise for coughing in people's ears. Right, so we've got a new token. Ooh, birds and orcs.
Oh, I don't want to put that there.
Another orc.
Man. I'll put that there.
Oh, man. Can't even remember what we need to do with the elks.
You do score, as I said, when you're scoring, you score also for every contiguous bit of land you have.
Yes.
And if you have the highest number of bits of contiguous land, you also score a bonus point.
If you can't put this next to a green area, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but you just...
It's not as good.
No, and you only score 1 point per each tile you have extra, so it's,
Okay. So if I take that's got the elk, but I haven't got a zone that can take an elk. So
no, but you put that down and put the elk on it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but if you can't place it, it goes back in the
Yes.
bag. So you can take them, but I think
Right.
you
Gotcha.
want to avoid it if possible.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put trees there, and Foxy is gonna go there. So if that, so this one doesn't have a bird on it. So if I took that and I couldn't place the bird, I would place that, and the bird would go back in the bag.
That's correct.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here's the bag. It's a lovely little bag.
I do like the bag. The bag is extremely pleasing.
And now we've got mountains and sorry, it looks like desert. Oh.
It's prairie. Prairie Pete.
Little house.
They call it Prairie Pete.
Little house on the prairie. Right, I'm going to take this one actually. So I'm going to put my mountains over here, and the burr is going to go there.
Oh, he's got three burr already. Three burr already.
Three burr go there.
Fox.
A fox and a fox. Oh, sorry. This definitely feels less action packed. It's not any World War II.
So I'm going to put that there. It's just quite a pastoral game, isn't it? I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the elk on. Now I do actually get a nature token for that. Oh, you should have got a nature token when you put that bear there.
Oh yeah.
Have a nature token, darling.
Right. So it's back to me again. Oh, dude. I wanted the burr. There's no burr there. So I'm going to play my nature token.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of all these.
Oh.
They go to one side, and they don't go back in the bag.
They don't go back in the bag yet. They go back in the bag after you've...
Right. 1, 2, 3. No burr. No burr.
No burr.
No burr there. There's no burr there. Right, what do I want to do then? I'll put Foxy there, and I'll put the fish.
Okay, get another nature token.
Nature token. Woo, this game's easy. Oh, burr and elk.
Bear and elk.
I can see this game being very easy to pick up when you've got kids.
Yeah.
Because kids are quite heavy and this game's quite light. So if you're used to picking up kids, you'd be used to picking this game. Thank you very much.
Oh, the fish have gone.
Fish gone. But I can see the minute you start thinking about what you want to do, you probably end up hamstringing yourself because you try and get clever.
Yeah.
Well, at least I do. And so the kids just do anything. I was playing a game of Queen Domino the other day. The wife just kept getting the last zone every time because of the way things worked out. She still scored the most points in the end, despite the fact that there was literally no planning going on there at all, but on her behalf. So, yeah, I wouldn't bitter about that at all. Right, what do I want to do now? What do I want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do now?
Well, I do know, but I don't want to do what's there, annoyingly. Right, okay.
Oh, I wanted that one.
I'm going to put that there.
Big meaty pig.
Oh, but the fox can't go there, so I don't want that one.
Okay.
I want something the fox can go.
Fox can go over there, but you can't.
Yeah, I want the fox.
That will do, but it's not very good.
Exactly. I'm gonna.
You can take. Oh, you haven't got a nature token.
I'm going to have to do that. I have got nature.
Oh, well, you can spend a nature token and take. You just take that one though.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's no good. So it's no good for you, is it?
I take that one and a fox. It's not great because that's going to go there and that doesn't help.
Yeah.
But the fox can go there and now I've got a pair.
Oh.
I've got a pair there. I've got a pair of bear there.
I was going to say you've got a juicy pair, but I probably shouldn't.
We're
live now.
I can't say those kinds of things live. It doesn't do. Doesn't do indeed.
Oh dear. Forgive my casual sexism. So you're rocking it on forest, so I'm not sure I want.
Keep on rocking on the forest.
Exactly. Oh, I posted that one the wrong way round, didn't I? He says with the benefit of hindsight.
I think my microphone stopped working.
Oh no.
Unless it just hadn't been turned on.
Oh no.
Hopefully people can hear me.
Has Pete gone really quiet?
Hopefully people can hear me now.
Can you hear Pete?
I don't even know what that turned off.
Is anybody there?
Hopefully someone can hear me. War Machine says you can hear me fine now. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant.
Captain Tex says he's never heard of this game, but he really reminds him of the PC game Dorfromantik. So.
Oh yes, it is quite similar to that. I like that. I haven't played it very much, but I have got, actually don't have very many PC games, but I do actually have that.
Well, I'm
it's very pleasing, and then sorry,
I'm play my nature thing. I'm going to put that there.
Oh,
I'm going to put a burr there.
Oh wow, he's got up to
I know,
4 bears.
Can I put the burr there?
Why can't you put the bear there?
I don't know, because it's got a fox thing on it.
Sorry, you can't put the bear there. No, but you can put it where you just tried to put it.
Yeah, but that's not going to be a group.
Oh, I see.
I've done myself in. Wait,
no, it is a group, isn't it?
No, because the group has to.
No,
oh,
I see.
So
I see.
I've done myself over.
Oh, you've done yourself right.
I don't want the bear.
Okay.
Stupid bear. Right, what do I want instead then? I don't even know anymore. Stupid game. Stupid game. See, I've already started overthinking this now. Right, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put the thingy token there. I'm going to put the elk over there.
Do you actually want to put that there? Because it's not going to add to your bears and it won't help you with unique pairs for your foxes. So you might want to put it over here. You start a new bear group.
Well, no, because I put it there.
It has to be in unique pairs.
Oh yeah, it's good. Well, yeah.
I don't know. It was just a thought.
I'll just put it there. I have no idea if it's a good idea or not. Hopefully, I just accidentally turned my mic off earlier, and because someone did say, and I do apologise. Someone did say Pete's gone quiet. I said I hadn't changed anything, but maybe I did accidentally turn it off when I was doing something with it. I do have that habit of accidentally turning things off just by being in the room.
I don't know what you might be referring to.
It's going to be horrible because we're going to start to go off camera, so we're going to have to very carefully move whole sections of the board around. I feel like this possibly isn't quite as interesting to stream a game of.
No, maybe not.
But we'll get there. But we did need to
it's one of those things. I just don't really know about board games, and I guess you get to listen to you pronounce bear, amusing me every time.
There's a bear there.
If you see what I mean.
I don't know what I want now.
Where's the bear?
Where's the bear? There's a bear there. It's a bear. Well, I'm gonna use my token and get rid of all these because I don't know what I want. I don't think it's any of them.
I wanted those.
So I'm gonna put that one there. That one there.
Oop.
That one there.
I understand why they haven't done it, but it's slightly frustrating that the tokens are only single-sided.
Well, the tokens on both sides.
I guess there's a cost implication to put them on both sides.
Plus, it's easier just to place them all out on one side and then stamp them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fine. I'm going to take the fish.
Oh, okay.
And the fish. And I've got an elk token. I can't do that. Stupid fish and elks. Ah, I hate this game. So I've only got either a fish, a fox, or a burr.
You could, yeah.
Fine, right, fine. Okay, I'll do this. Put that there.
Uh-huh.
I'll put the burr there.
Oh, I don't want that.
Oh,
Do I want that?
And I put the burr on there, so I get another nature tokeny thing.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a burr there. But it's not fur.
So I'm going to take that there and put that like
so.
That, and then put the fox there. What does the fox say?
So I'm going to take that one that's just come out because that's got exactly what I want. Because it's got a burr, a fox there.
I'm going to use my token.
Get rid of all the animals.
No. I'm going to take that one and that one.
So what happens with these two? Do they just
they just get
new tokens get put out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm now completely lost. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this fish there.
Oh, I should have got another nature token when I placed that fox. Sorry.
Whatever it is, it's got a bird next to it. And it's that one, which has nothing to do with anything. Birds are really hard to place. I've got no birds. Who is watching this who's tempted to come along to Agents Con now? Agents Con, I'm quite looking forward to it. You just sit there and go, oh yeah, birds are really hard to place. I'm just going to place this bird.
I suddenly realised I could place a bird.
Right, I need an elk to go here. I could take that. Where's the other elk? That one's got mountains, so I'm going to take that mountain range. Home on the range. Oh no, I can't believe it's just got bear. I don't want that one with the bear.
You can. What are you after? Oh, you need an elk.
There's
There are no elks. There's no elks.
Right.
You're going to have to give up on elks.
I'm gonna use my token.
Okay.
And it went off around there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
First one's there. It's a bear.
Didn't go in my tea.
Next one's there. It's fish. Next one. It's fish. Be an elk. It's not an elk. It's a fox. Stupid fox. Right. What the hell do I want now then? Right. Okay. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the fox there and get a token back again. There seems to be a lot of tokens, more than you might need.
Yeah, I think so. I don't even in a 4-player game, you don't need that.
Naked HDXYZ says, Tinder. Thank you very much. But,
Thank you for that insight.
Goodbye.
Okay. I'm going to use my token, and I'm going to take this one of this bird. I've messed up slightly.
Good.
I've realised.
Reporting all that noise, get rid of that out of our chat stream. Unless anybody was interested in following those links, I apologise. Right. There's no foxes, so that's no good to me. Fox all good. I'm going to put that zone there. I'm going to put that fish there. I can definitely see it starting to really mess with your mind as you start to work out, I'm trying to get the zones to go that way, but I need to go this to go that way, and a little bit weird, a little bit
I'm just
weird.
going to turn that round, hope you don't mind.
Bloody
That's the thing I do. Is I just want that, and I just slap it down.
Completely unrelated, but he's got to go. Definitely not following any domains. Goodbye.
I'll take these two. And put that one there, like...
Stop whispering.
I'm going to put that one there like that. This elks is just literally any shape, isn't it? So
Elks is just a blob of elk.
yeah, a blob of elk.
Salmon are in a line.
Yeah.
Foxes are a pair. Birds are apart, and grizzly bears are groups. Flicking birds. Useless flicking birds.
Each hawk is not adjacent. Okay, so if I can get another hawk.
But they have to go through the hexes.
Yeah, I need to get a hawk here, and that would then make a little triangle, which would be quite good.
I made the rookie mistake. I did not put them in timeout.
Oh no.
No, I've done that.
So they just keep commenting?
Yes.
I see.
I thought I'd banned them. Hopefully I have now.
Did you have to get their details so you could go back later and check that they've been banned?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hopefully they're now banned, or at least blocked, or stopped, or something for a minute or two. Right. It's my go, isn't it? Oh, what do I want to do? Right. Don't like the way this is going. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that burr there.
Oh, you're doing well with the bears.
Burr!
Are they your people, the bears?
I feel connected to the burr. There's a burr there. Hopefully hopefully I've blocked that spam off now. No, they're still there. How they're still there? How can I not ban them?
Can anybody else report them?
I don't know.
Only us.
I wonder if I can do it from here. Apologies to anybody trying to actually watch whilst I try and do this shite. I don't seem to be able to ban them though.
That's weird. You can normally just...
I can report them, which I've done. I can remove the comment. I can put the user in timeout. Ah, wait a minute. There's a hide. Aha, hide user on this channel. Hopefully that will get rid of them. It's not banning them so much as just hiding them.
Flaming them.
Shut everybody up. Shut them up at least, not everybody
Not
else.
everybody.
But of course, if they're different users, which they kind of look like they might be, then maybe they're just different people coming on. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how we get on.
Great.
You've placed them, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. There's no elks on any of these. I'm going to put this one here. No, I'm going to put this one here because that's got a fishy on a little dishy. And that bear.
New bear. Whoa, nice. Nice bearage.
Unfortunately, the bears don't give you many points. I think elks are where it's at. Elks give you the serious pointage.
Put a bird there.
Bird is the word. Oh, it's an elk.
I get a pine token for that. A pine tone.
Pine tone con. So I'm going to put Foxy there. Fish.
I wanted a fish.
Fish go there, and I get a thing because obviously a fish in a desert is completely natural.
I wanted a fish.
Okay. Well, there might be a fish. It's not a fish. It's an elk.
I think I need to take the elk. That'll do.
Need to get the elk out of there.
I'm up to 6 elk now.
Oh. 6 elk gives you 18 points.
2 more for the maximum. Oh, it's a fish.
The fish have to be in a line, so I can't put fish there. I need an elk.
Just going to rotate that, sorry.
Bloody cheat!
I know, I'm a cheat.
Bloody cheat! What do I want to do now? I don't know what I do now. I don't want any more bears.
Bears are done.
Bears are done. Bears are boring. I'm going to take this one here and put it over here like this. I'm going to take the fox. I'm going to put it there because I've got 2 pairs of bears.
Yeah, they have to be unique.
But they have to be different.
New pairs, I'm afraid.
Sorry?
Unique. They have to be unique pairs, I'm afraid.
Unique York. No, not do that.
Okay.
Oh no, that'll be 1 pair though. Won't
Yeah, that'd be 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
More foxes.
Fox. Dr. Fox. Dr. Fox is a.
Doctor.
Oh yeah. We're running out of tiles. You didn't tell me there was a finite supply of tiles.
I don't think I did.
Bloody cheat. No point in getting any more fish. Just realised. So I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to put Monsieur Fox there.
I've got 5. 5 is the most you need.
Yeah, they're different ones. Because this one was dating AI match. The next one is Putin didn't find girl with us.
I suppose that's probably true.
I guess.
So I'm going to take this pine cone and use it to buy this elk and this tile.
I mean, I feel slightly special getting spammed. It means if they think it's worth spamming us.
Well, that's made a closed forest loop. I'm not sure I wanted to do that.
Nah.
I've done it now.
Tough.
I could
No, you can't.
put it that way around. Well, I haven't done it yet. I could put it that way around and it keeps the loop open. But then it blocks off the thingy loop, so it's not that great. But
You didn't want to block
I've done it now. I've done it now.
Blocking your thingy
We've
loop
got
off.
quite a lot of forest. I'm going to keep this one going.
I don't think it matters too much.
Matters to me.
But it shouldn't. Okay. So I'm going to use one of my tokens. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this somewhere. I'll put that over there. I'm going to take this bird. I'll put the bird there.
You're always going for birds all of a sudden. I've got no bears.
I'm the king of the bears. King of the bird.
I've got literally no bears.
No bear over there. Where is that bear?
Right there.
Captain Tech says they realise that we're all geeks and nerds and all easy prey for the promise of ladies. Yeah. Fish. Who cares about stinking fish?
Nobody now. Well, you still need a fish. You get 5. You get an extra, yes, we get an extra 6 points if you get a fish.
No.
You want a fish.
I got the wrong freaking thing. Oh no. Okay, right, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a bird there. I'm going to take a fish there.
That's a long bird.
Ooh.
Oh, so we're nearly finished now.
Yeah, I'm probably going to lose out on my attempts to be clever, unfortunately.
I've warned you. I've warned you about being clever.
Yeah.
What have I told you? It's not worth it.
You tell me don't try and be clever, you're not clever.
Sounds a bit harsh. You made me sound quite harsh.
You stupid idiot! Moron! Bloody cretin! Sorry. I only ended up with 1 elk. I think elks are the winners.
I'm going to take...
Yeah, I think elks are going to win it for you.
I'll put that there. And put a burr on
Burr.
it.
A burr. A burr there. A burr goes there. And it is a fecking fox.
A fennec fox?
No, a fecking fox.
Okay.
Fecking fox.
Oh, you need a bird, you do. You need a bird.
I know. I'm not going to get one now. I'm stuck.
Oh,
You've got the
right,
last
yeah,
time.
you're not going to get one.
I've got no things. I'm stuffed. Stupid game. Rubbish. All of it's rubbish. Fine. I'll put this here, and I'll put the fox there. That'll give me some points.
Give me some points. Okay, and the last one is... Oh, it's a 3-way.
It's a flipping bird and all.
You reckon it's going to be a bird? I would like a bird.
No, it's fish. Ha, screw you.
I don't want a fish. I've got no tokens.
Yeah.
So I basically, that's completely utterly useless to me. I would take this one and this one, put that there, and then just put that in there like that.
Right.
Just to give me some extra stuff. Extra stuff. And that's it. So that's
the game done.
That's how you play. I don't know how excited it was to watch. It probably wasn't that exciting, but I think it's a really cool little strategy game. We obviously do need to score it now.
So that is, yeah. So that's how the game plays. How many tokens do you start with? We don't go through the rest of these tokens?
You don't. That's it. As soon as you can't replace it.
As soon as you can't replace anything, that's it.
Yeah.
Boom. I wasn't told about that. I'm sure I banked on that somehow. So, right, let's have a look at this.
It's literally useless to you. I suppose you could... Yeah, it's literally useless, I think. But anyway. So basically, we have a Pete and a Robin. You get this awesome score pad, right, which I really like. And it's actually double-sided, which I'm quite pleased by. So that's quite nice.
Well, you know what I could do? Let me just very quickly.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I can bring up our score.
Oh, so how many burrs did you score, Pete? I scored a mighty 0. No bears.
No bear for your...
4 bears.
I've got 4 bears here.
Okay.
And 4 bears is 13 points.
Okay, and
3 bears is 8 points.
Okay, well, that's 25 then. Right?
25. 8 plus 13.
21, sorry.
No, I like your math.
21, sorry. So yeah, you're winning comfortably at the moment.
Hooray!
But elk.
Right, elk. I only have 1 elk, so
you
I get
scored 2 points for that, and I had 1 for 2, and then I got 8 there.
Which is 20. So you got 30 for your elk.
Oh, I'm back in the lead now.
Ooh.
Fish. I think we both got 5 fishes.
5 little fishies on little dishes, and that is 17 points
17 each. Okay.
Now foxes.
Foxes. I got 1 unique pair, and they had a.
They've got no adjacent pairs.
They've got 2 adjacent pairs.
But you've got 4 because they're, or is it? Does that still count?
I think that's okay. I'm not quite. I'm not quite
sure. It only shows on the diagram.
Yeah, but actually, this is something we did ask about. I'm not sure because that would mean that yours wouldn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
we'll count it.
Yeah, okay.
Because that stands to gain me more. Right. So you have.
I think you count the unique pairs.
A fox with 2 unique pairs is 7 points.
7.
Now I have a fox with 1 unique pair, which is 5, and a fox with 1 unique pair, which is 5, because I stuffed it up in the end because of stupid elves.
So you got 10.
Yeah. And
So
I didn't get any birds.
So I get 7.
Rubbish. Yeah, a fox with 2 unique pairs is 7.
Okay. Right, you've got 2 lots of. Okay. The bird. I completely forgot to do the birds.
You have got birds.
Yeah, I know. I
You've
forgot to count. I've got 3.
That's 3. That's 9.
9.
I got none.
9.
Rubbish.
So they're adding up this bit. I'm not very good at maths, so they might go wrong. 21 plus 2 is 23. I can do that. Plus 17 is 40. Plus 10 is 50. Yours was nice and easy, Pete.
Mine's 50.
Yeah. Mine is more than 50, I'm afraid. 47. 50. Sorry. 47. Oh yeah. 56. 63. Is that right? Yeah, 63.
I can't flash up the scores unfortunately because it only goes up to 30. I need to make some changes.
Okay, I'm just going to check. I've done that. 47, 57, 56. Yes, 60,
Well, it's
63.
more than mine, isn't
63.
it?
Okay.
13. That's not too bad.
No. Okay.
If I'd have got an elk in here. Oh no, I've got another fox with another pair.
Oh, okay.
So that's another 5 points.
Another 5. So that's a 50. So that's a 50, 55.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. So then, okay, now we have to cut out the contiguous land. So we start with the mountain. I've only got 3 as my most mountains.
I don't.
You've got 3 over
I've
there.
got 3 as my
3.
most mountains.
So I think we. I don't know if we. I think it doesn't really matter whether we get points for that or not. I don't know whether we're supposed to get points or not.
Okay.
Because you share them. It doesn't make any. We've got 3 each, and if you get the most, you get a bonus. I need to just check how many bonus it is for 2 points. I think it's 2. 2-player game, a 2-point bonus for the most player. And if it's tied, you get 1 bonus point each, which is a bit.
Okay, so we both get
Seems
4.
a bit pointless, really. Cause
It does, yeah.
but it's the same. I suppose if you're counting the
Yeah.
how much score you, because it has a little score table for how well you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Forest.
forest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for me.
So I get.
So you get how much did you say? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, and I got 8, so I get 2 extra.
Why do you get 2 extra?
Just for having the most.
You get 2 for having
You
the
get
most.
2 having
One
the most.
for a tie. Okay,
1 for a tie, yeah.
Right.
Prairie.
Is that the deserts?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 for me.
6.
Oh, 6, sorry.
6.
6, so 6 and 1 each.
Wetland, the green one.
2.
Okay,
I think
2.
You've got about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
2 for that. Water. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got me beat on that one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
This is where the points come in. It's better to go for the land.
Well, I'm not sure it is, but yeah.
Well, it was closer before. I don't think it is so close now.
No, possibly not. Okay, so you got 4, 10, 16.
17.
Sorry, oh, it's 17, 19, 23.
Yeah, you smashed me on that one.
And I got 8, 4.
3 plus 1, that's 8. You can see how I lose this game.
I was looking at this 8.
See how I lose this game now.
10, 20.
Many, much. You won anyway.
30,
Stop counting. You're just rubbing it in.
35.
Fine.
35. Oh, did you have any pie tokens? Because you get one for each pie token. I haven't got any. So I won. Is the answer that?
So it was 23 to 32 and 55 to 63.
So 78 plays.
I got a bit disjointed
98.
near the end here. I tried to.
I think you haven't played the game before. I obviously have had the benefit of playing. I've played about 5 times now, and so you just know.
Do you find though with these kind of games, and I find it with King Domino, I don't know if anybody playing at home finds this when they play games with their families, is you get to the end where you go, right, let's score, and all the families just go and go, whatever, I don't care anymore. They've gone to do their own things. They don't mostly care.
Mine are obviously more competitive than yours.
Well, see, my eldest still just sort of goes, I've got 60 points. I'm like, I don't trust you. So I have to go through carriers.
I see.
My youngest is like, I already ate all the pieces. So I'm like, now I've got to go through and prize them out of his jaws to work out what he scored. My wife's like, I have no idea what's even happening because I can't even make out the ball. So I then have to go through and add hers up. And by the time I've done all that, they're all like, yeah, whatever. We don't care anymore. Is anybody a clear winner? Whatever.
My oldest is really good at maths and he's got super amazing pattern recognition. So he loves these pattern recognition games. He loves playing Azul, which is all about pattern recognition.
Yeah.
And then so we're playing this game, and I go, oh, I've scored 98, which is quite good. He'll go, I've scored 125, and you look, and he's got a grid. The birds, particularly, if you've got all the birds lined up, you've got lots of birds lined up, you score loads. You look, and he's got a perfectly symmetrical array of birds in like a lattice. It's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because the birds, you could get 28 points. They gave the most. The elk was 28 points as well in this one. Obviously, they're different scoring mechanisms give different points, but yeah, the foxes weren't really worth it so much. I made a mistake going for foxes and bears because they were two of the lowest scoring apart from the fish.
Bears are quite good. Foxes are almost, yeah, this is the benefit of having played a few games. Foxes, you kind of fill in when you have to.
Yeah.
Because they don't score as much. But my son, instead of talking about my son and the maths, he has worked out, I think he may have looked it up, so he may not have worked it out himself, so that's kind of how competitive. But he has worked out, he knows, pound for point, what the best scoring ratios are, which ones are the best to go for.
Okay. Captain Taxman's pointed out all those adjusting tiles after the fact. Yeah,
I did do a couple, I have to say. Sorry, I did do a couple.
Hands.
I did do a couple.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't think, looking back, I would have made many changes to mine. I could have possibly put that there because I was going for a bird, but I think it was quite obvious I wasn't going to get a bird, so I maybe didn't need to do that. I could have possibly put that one somewhere else. But it's only a point here and there, so it doesn't really...
That's my weakness in this game. I'll go, I'm just going to put this down here, and I'll look at it afterwards, and I think, oh, if I just turn that through 90 degrees, I wouldn't have buggered up both sets of land.
Yeah. But I'm too nice.
You are too nice.
I just say, yeah, go ahead. Just thrash me. Nice. It's fine. I don't mind losing again. That's why I come here. Fine. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I definitely could see me wanting to get this game and playing it. I don't think we'd play it on the channel again.
No, I don't think it's... What's really nice about it, there's a solo mode, which again, I would love to have the time to play solo mode, but it's never ever going to happen. But what I really like about it is actually got little achievements, so you can actually, it kind of gives you slightly more difficult challenges to try and succeed at. So you can say to somebody, well, you've got to play, if particularly they're good at it, you say, well, you've got to play, but you've got to do it without using any elk or something like that. Which I quite like. It gives the game a bit of longevity. I love that you mix up the different cards. So each time you play, how things score is a little bit different. Shades of difference. So I think it's better than King Domino, but I think it's...
Have you played King Domino Origins?
Yes.
I've not played the final mode in that, where you get like the little tribesmen, because
I have.
Because you've got like the zones is one thing, you've got the fire from the volcanoes is another, you've got the token stuff, which is a thing, and then you've got like the people, and there was like, the minute I saw the people, I was like, I can't.
We've done it once, and I have to say, it didn't quite resonate with the family for the reasons you just gave. It's just it's a bridge too far. The ones with the little beeples is quite good. I have played that. King Domino Origins is a step up, I think. I actually reviewed it on the channel. It's a step up, I think, from the original King Domino. I really like King Domino. This game, my youngest son, who's 10, probably is only just at the cusp of playing it. Yeah. Whereas in King Domino, he's been able to play for sort of 3 or 4 years. I mean, you can play this even if you're younger, but I can see that. Yeah. Well, unless you've got some of the fathoms of some of the tactics. There's this family variant, which basically is just any groups of animals. It doesn't matter what they are. So just groups the of same animals. And then there's on the back, there's an intermediate, which is I think groups of the same animal. I can't quite remember what the difference is. Yeah. Okay, I like that because then that gives you a little bit of a starting block, and then you can slowly ease people into it. So the family variant scores all wildlife per group of that wildlife type. Groups of the same animal may not be adjacent. And then the intermediate variant is scores of all wildlife per group of that wildlife type. Groups of the same animal may not be adjacent. I'm too stupid to work out what the difference is. so you've got score all wildlife per group of that wildlife type. Groups of the same animal may not be adjacent. So 3 foxes or that I understand. 2 bears or whatever. Score all wildlife per group of that wildlife type. Groups of the same animal may not be adjacent. I think it's different sizes because this is 1, 2, and 3, and this is 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So that's the only difference. And I think the points are slightly different. 2, 3, and 4 gives 5, 8, and 12 points. So you literally get something for having 1, for having a group of 1. Group of 1, you get 2 points for. Yes. Which at least makes even like your youngest feel like they're doing something in that situation. They're getting some points for it. They can literally just put stuff down anywhere and they'll be able to do something, get some points out of it. Because there's nothing worse than playing a game like this where you put loads of stuff down and then you score nothing because of it. You're like, my middle son, and I don't know how he keeps doing it because he's done it for years, whatever game we're playing, he has some harebrained scheme which just isn't ever going to work, and he does it every time. It never works. Oh, okay. And he's always last by about 20 points. And every time he does it,
My eldest deliberately goes for least points possible.
Well, that's kind of what he does.
Do it.
And some games it ruins. You play Go Nuts for Donuts.
Yes.
It ruins Go Nuts for Donuts if somebody does that. And Sushi Go.
Yeah.
My son always goes for the pudding, so you can't get a pudding for love nor money. But the pudding score you almost nothing at the end of the game. So it's like, look, if you'd actually used these 12 cards for something other than puddings, you might have scored some points.
but I find then I have to try and start. I've made a little meta game where I try and take the things that I think he's going to go for that's going to give him nothing. Like in Go Nuts for Donuts, you've got like the day old donuts and stuff like that, which is like -7 points. I'll start to try and go for those things so that he then can't go for them, and then he ends up scoring points and stuff like that. But yeah, it's tricky, but. Cascadia, definitely a great little game. Definitely a good fun game to play because how many you can play this up to?
4, 2 to 4.
2 to 4
or
players.
1 to 4. You can play it on your own.
Sorry, you did mention the solo mode. So 1 to 4 players. It's a great little game. It won Game of the Year for a very good reason.
I don't think they need our endorsement.
No, I'm sure that now we've endorsed it. Its sales will go through the roof.
It has won the world's preeminent gaming accolade, but also Age of Sigmar like it too.
Yeah, we think it's not bad whatsoever, so give it a check out. So do go check it out. Do like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you haven't already. And hopefully you're enjoying the streams and you're enjoying this. And obviously soon, Age of Sigmar.
Let us know if you want to see more board game stuff. I mean, maybe not abstract ones or whatever. I don't know. Just let us know what you want to see. We're kind of in a position of flux at the moment. There will be some more tabletop games coming. We've got some Underworlds coming, as I think I said at the beginning of this stream. Yeah. Did you like this because it was on hexes, by the way?
I do like the hexes. Hexes is always a good way to win me over.
We have got some more Moonstone coming too.
Yep. We'll be
and some more Middle-earth. All these things will be live, but I have got a few games up my sleeve.
Not got any sleeves. He's a magician.
Yeah.
So hopefully everyone enjoyed that.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon on the Age of Sigmar.
Bye.